Here's a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black. Data harvesting king Google bans apps that harvest data. That's how strange. Uh, Despite Google's constant harvesting of user data and also selling it, by the way, online data, oh, it's a fucking multi-billion-dollar industry. Holy shit. The masters of the universe have reportedly banned apps with hidden data harvesting features from the Google Play Store. The Wall Street Journal reports that tech giant Google had removed dozens of apps from the Play Store after finding data harvesting code amongst the apps. It's late, I'm tired. Amongst the app's code. The code was written by a Panamanian company, interesting, Measurement Systems DRL, that is linked via corporate records to it's very late, I'm stammering like mad. Corporate records and web registration to a Virginia defense contractor specializing in cyber intelligence, network defense, and intelligence intercept work for US national security agencies. So yeah, those three letter agencies, they like knowing things. Doesn't matter about your fucking privacy. The code was run on millions of Android devices and was found inside multiple Muslim prayer. Well, man, I wonder why they were in there. Which had been downloaded over 10 million times. The code was also discovered among highway speed trap detection apps, fascinating, a QR code reading app, and multiple other popular consumer focused apps. Measurement Systems reportedly paid developers around the world to add the code to their apps. The code allowed the company to collect data from app users without their knowledge, according to Serge Egeman, a researcher at the International Computer Science Institute and in the University of California, Berkeley, and Joel Reardon of the University of Calgary. The two researchers co-founded a company called AppSensus that examines the security and privacy of apps. The two said the measurement systems code is the most privacy-invasive SDK software development kit they've seen in the 6 years they've been analysing apps. Eggleman stated that it can, without a doubt, be described as malware. Google is infamous for the amount of data it sucks up from its users. The personal data and location information collected from its users troubled its own engineers. Multiple states have now sued the internet giant over its deceptive location tracking practices. And then you can read more at the Wall Street Journal. Now, one thing as well that Google is, when it comes to harvesting and selling data, Google is the king. They are the number one. They do it all the fucking time. Even when you go into your little Google settings and go, oh, don't track this, don't track my location, don't track blah, 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 blah. Google still tracks every single fucking bit of it. It just doesn't make it available to you. All of that stuff is still in there. You just can't see it in your account, but they still track every single bit of it. And then what they do is they sell that to marketing companies, and Google actually is part of a lot of these marketing companies. It owns a lot of them. I mean, look at fucking Google Ads and everything as well. And it's so that people can build up an online profile about what products you like, what things you enjoy. Like, for example, whenever I Google something like, for example, I was looking at watches the other day. I'm not getting a big fancy one. It's just for see when I'm fishing. I want a waterproof one. So I just want a little like £10 cheapy thing. I just want a waterproof watch. And that's all the adverts that I've been getting. I looked at a watch once and that's all the adverts that I've been getting, right? Because that's what this data does. Like advertising agencies use this stuff so that they can figure out what you like, so they know what ads to put in front of you, so they can get you to spend your money. So you can buy shit that you don't need, the fucking Fight Club moment like that crap. But that is why data is such big business. And there's one of these things. Oh, it's a free website. All you have to do is give us your email and create a login, right? See that. See if a website's free, but you have to make an account. Then you're the product. You're what they're selling. They're selling your data, and especially with these websites as well. Don't use the same password. Do not use the same password, and don't do one of those passwords where you have a one at the end and then two for another website and then three for another one. Do not do that. Completely different fucking passwords, right? Completely fucking different passwords. However, I mean, Google has a fucking cheek, right, complaining about this, but I mean, at least it's doing something. Got to protect that monopoly somehow, even from fucking three letter agencies.